Welcome once again to our telecourse for you teachers of English. I'm your host, Ruth Alido, inviting you for another session in reading. The past episodes were explicit in presenting instructional practices for specific reading skills. Such presentations, however, should not give an impression that reading instruction stands independent of the other language arts, such as listening, speaking, and writing. Language educators have long recognized the interrelationship of the language areas. With this recognition goes the idea that learning one area has a facilitating effect in learning the other areas. In classroom practice, therefore, the desired relationship among the language arts is enhanced. This process of enhancing this deserved relationship is commonly known as integration. In today's episode, let's try to explore some instructional practices which focus on integrating reading with the other language skills. Before you join in a grade 6 English class, let's pause for a few reminders. Don't go away. Welcome back. You will see a class where the teacher makes a follow-up on the previously taught lessons on adjectives.
Class, last week we tried to identify the places where we can go for a summer trip if given the opportunity. After so many suggestions, we finally arrived at a short list with 3 options. We had the Pagsanhan, Baguio, and Subic. If you remember, I divided you into 3 groups. Each group is supposed to do something. Now, who can tell me what each group is supposed to do? Let's see. Let's have Leovic.
Each group is supposed to gather information about the place assigned to them. The leader will then report to the class so that the class will have an idea about the place.
That's right, Leovic. Perhaps we can now listen to each group leader. Now, leaders, be sure to present a clear description of the place. Now, who would like to start? Come on, don't be shy. Okay, Melissa, Group 2 leader.
Each of us in the group gathered information about Baguio. Baguio is a mountain city. Its weather is different from those of the lowlands. It's cool up there in Baguio. For this reason, many people from all parts of the country go to Baguio in summer in order to escape from the summer heat. Baguio, therefore, is called the summer capital of the Philippines. Besides its cool weather, Baguio has a lot of other attractions. To go to Baguio, one has to pass through a winding road commonly known as the zigzag road. From an aerial view, it looks like a thin crooked line drawn on a green piece of paper. Baguio is also known for greens like trees and vegetables. It is said that Baguio grows the best vegetables and the most beautiful flowers as well.
Class, I'd like to congratulate all the leaders for making such a good presentation. In fact, it's very commendable that the leaders use appropriate words to describe the places. Now, who among you can recall some of the adjectives the leaders mentioned in the report? Let's see. Yes, Roma?
I remember cool weather, winding road, and zigzag road.
Thank you, Roma. Now, would like to say something? Yes, Ryan.
I remember the leader saying best vegetables, beautiful flowers, and green light trees.
Thank you, Ryan. Class, you really have good memories, don't you? Well, at this point, we're going to move on to our reading lesson. Well, the selection deals on a topic very relevant to everyone, especially for those living in crowded urban areas. Now, who would like to make a guess? Okay, Robert.
Is it about El Niño phenomenon?
Well, Robert, El Niño is also very relevant, but somehow it's not the topic. It's more on something that affects people living in crowded areas. Would you like to make another guess?
I guess it's about pollution.
Thank you, Robert. That was good.
You must have noticed how the teacher compartmentalized the lesson. Did she show a link between the lesson on adjectives and the reading lesson? Obviously, she didn't. She did not do integration of skills. May I invite you to join me and observe another English class? Let's see what Teacher Roseo is doing.
Class, I told you to gather information about Baguio, Pagsanhan, and Subic. Let us share information today. Perhaps after the sharing, we shall all be in a better position to choose the place for our summer trip, that is for gimmick time. But for now, I'd like you to give the best description for each place. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let us start with Baguio. So what are the information you got about Baguio? May I see a show of hands? Leovic.
Well, sir, Baguio, it's a cool place.
It's a cool place for Leovic. How about Yes, Essel?
Sir, it also has interesting tourist spots.
So give me some more ideas that you gathered about Baguio. You said it's cold, or it's a cool place. What else?
Burnham Park.
We have. What else?
Ethnic groups.
Ethnic. Some more?
Igorots.
Some more?
High mountains.
We have high mountains in Baguio. Next.
Zigzag roads.
Have you been there? Not yet. Okay. What else?
Wood carvings.
Native products.
What did Teacher Roseo do? Apparently, he did the following. The teacher listed down ideas at random as the students gave them. Then he guided the students to organize the ideas through a visual device or idea map. He believes that if ideas are organized, it will be easier for students to store them in memory and later to retrieve or recall them. Before we move on to the rest of the lesson, let's pause first for a few reminders. Stay tuned. Welcome back. The reading-writing connection makes sense to beginning readers in a number of ways. One connection explored is evident in this class. Observe carefully.
Class, I wrote some letters on the board. You may not find it easy to name them because I did not write them properly. Let's do something so that everybody recognizes the letters. Watch me do the first one.